I'm excited to be coming to the Blockchain International show in London, and I've been asked to answer a few questions. I spent 20 years in Silicon Valley and 13 years in New York working in technology, and my goal has always been to be in front of technology and explain what's going on and what the implications for the future are. I played a small role in the development of the web itself. I played a small role in the semantic web, trying to explain what semantic web means to business people. And now I'm doing the same thing in blockchain and decentralization. I started by writing. That's what I do. I write about the future. I try to describe what's going on in the present. And I try to connect people to new ideas to give them a sense that it's never about the technology. Whenever we have a new fundamental shift in technology, it's never about the technology. It's always about people and their understanding and their willingness to try new things. So that's what I'm doing in blockchain. People getting into ICOs and learning about tokenomics, it's at thetokenhandbook.com. And the question is, you keep adding new chapters. Where are you going with this? And my goal is to just share what I know as fast as I can. I'm behind on a couple of chapters. I recently wrote the tax chapter, which I thought was fascinating. I still have a lot of work to do on governance and what to do after your ICO. But I'm just trying to help people understand and learn to do a better job at their ICO. Yes, things are changing. Yes, things will be much more regulated. We're already doing KYC. We're already blocking out Americans, unfortunately. There, we hope, will be more regulatory certainty in the coming months. So as this whole industry evolves, I'm trying to show where the puck is going to be so that we can all create a better ecosystem and a better set of token economies that all work together for the benefit of society. Are there any specific things I recommend now while approaching an ICO that might have changed recently? Well, certainly you have to keep regulatory uncertainty in mind, and you better get more and more clear that your token is a utility and not a security. So for example, the focus on trading tokens is much more for securities than for utilities. So listing on a big exchange would be one red flag that securities regulators are going to look at and say, that's another check mark on the security side. So my suggestion is be ready with your system, and when your system launches, make sure that people can get the tokens they need for the utility of the token and not for speculation purposes. Also, you'll have to keep tax implications in mind, and I have many recommendations for how ICOs should manage their tokens and tokenomics in the tax chapter of the Token Handbook. Our goal is to build a wallet that becomes your personal assistant. So we're all about personal data and your use of personal data. Our wallet will be your personal data locker where you'll control all of your data. It'll be GDPR compliant, and big companies won't have any idea or access to your data. You'll give it on a need-to-know basis, and you'll be in full control. That's the Pillar Project. You can learn more about us at pillarproject.io. We're having a big conference in Vilnius, Lithuania. I invite you to come spend a week with us learning about tokenomics, blockchain, the Pillar Wallet, and much more. Finally, my presentation at the Blockchain International show will be about tokenomics. I have found that the best way for me to explain it is to break it down simply and to take parts of tokenomics and explain them. One example would be to explain how tickets work. In this particular talk, I'm going to give a new talk about digital scarcity, and I'll break down what digital scarcity is, how it works, and where it's going. I hope you'll come, and I look forward to seeing you at the Blockchain International show.